Davey, this is right in your backyard. Um, China is a major polluter for the world. You're not necessarily downwind, but are you at all aware of the pollution and how it affects your country?
Well, it was one of the things when Marco was here. I was saying to him, like even in the most populated city, that we have here, Sydney. Look around. It's kind of like the air's clear. We've got beautiful parks, gardens. Even in our most densely populated places. And look, most of the area here is just open landscape. It's kind of like it's not populated. We're probably one of the least densely populated places on the planet, and it's kind of like the whole green energy thing is it's a big con, it's a big scam, and the biggest polluters on the planet, like China, is you were both saying before. China gets a green, gets a pass, a free pass. It's kind of like China, Iran, Russia. They're all going to continue to keep trading in oil. They're all going to keep dealing with what do you call it, natural fuels and all the rest of it. It's only us silly imbeciles in the West that are adapting policies that aren't going to work. There's no way we can possibly sustain them. You actually need the fossil fuel energy to be able to turn these wind turbines, to be able to charge the electric vehicle batteries and all the rest of it. But they're pushing it through really rampantly. Albanese did a really shifty here just this week. He's passed basically law. So by the end of by 2025, you'll only be able to buy electric vehicles or hybrid electric vehicles. You won't be able to buy a diesel car or a petrol-based car anymore. It'll have to be a hybrid or EV. And people like myself who drive a regular car, uh, we'll have the grace to be able to drive until 2028, and then we'll be forced off the road or having to convert. We just don't have the grid or the system to deal with that many electric vehicles. No country does. It's
Yeah.
just it's crazy. It is just mind-blowingly dumb. But this is what happens when professing to be wise, they become fools.
Okay,
That's kind of
thank
like
you.
that. And
You said it for me.
we got the biggest
Profession of
bunch of
wise.
fools ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, just what you mentioned, what comes with EV cars, limited range of movement. There is no
Uh,
there is no electric vehicle that I know of that can go over 300 miles without a charge. So think about that. A lot of the hybrid cars go 5 to 600 miles on a full tank. You've cut that effectively in half
yep.
with most EVs.
Yeah, it works in well with their 15-minute city idea. Yeah.
Correct. There, and that is the plan, obviously. You're limited in the places you will be able to go. You'll own nothing and you'll enjoy it. And cricket burgers all around.
Yeah. And I think it was you who was saying in the pre-show, Jay, about the the money that's being dedicated to road maintenance. They're basically not going to maintain the roads, and they're doing the same thing here. Our roads are shocking. They're like Swiss cheese. They're
Drive in
um,
LA sometime.
yeah. Wow.
A pothole for every household.
It's no better here. It's crazy.